I see everyday Americans that make this country great.
Football legend and Green Bay Packers former quarterback Brett Favre, who actually was recently diagnosed with Parkinson's, so I was really glad to see him out there. He spoke at the Trump rally.
I want to address the comment that Joe Biden made yesterday, or last night, that said the supporters of Donald Trump, us, are garbage, or garbage. I can assure you we're not garbage. How dare he say that looking out? I see police officers, teachers, nurses, grandparents, students. I see everyday Americans that make this country great.
Zach, isn't that it right there? Like, you come from an industry that is filled with sort of a lot of elite people, or people that think of themselves as elite. But what Brett's hitting on there is that at these rallies, and just like the MSG when I was at a couple days ago, these are just everyday normal citizens who come from every walk of life, who love this country. And in a weird way, that is now what I would say the Kamala Biden machine hates the most.
Yeah, I think this is, unfortunately, this is all downstream of the holy war that is being waged, right? I mean, I think that when the Democratic Party has vilified Trump, and really even before Trump, lots of other Republican candidates.
Mm-hmm. Right, everybody was Hitler. He's right, but he's now like super Hitler.
At that point, right? It's insane. But when you do that, essentially you are then saying that, well, if that's Hitler, then everyone who supports that person must be a Nazi. They must be monsters themselves, as opposed to humans that might not agree with everything this candidate is saying or doing necessarily, but they see the policies and what he's already done for 4 years, and they see that that's been good for them. And so I think it's really unfortunate that people on the left, like, honestly, there are people on the right that are horribly hateful, and I wish that they wouldn't be, but I don't see it nearly as much. I don't see the vitriol. I don't see the hate. I don't see if I looked at my comment section when I did a live stream, the amount of just hatred that's sent my way, as opposed to just people being like, wow, listen, I totally disagree with you, and I wish you wouldn't do this, but I still see that you're a human being. And because of that whole desensitization of us all being humans, that all have a heart, that all have dreams, this is how it all ends up being. And that's where you get people like Biden just being like, well, you're garbage. Garbage because we disagree with the things that you're trying to do in this country. I mean, that's just horrendous.